ma so penadino ado so firi hin aba krum ha no will be engaging the National Council for Parent Teachers Association for so no so di nkoma ahwe se saade we no den anamontu eno mutu e de afa ho se de be ya entimi ntonkoso say me de me back school a teacher ankofa de teacher ejai teacher de onye sada na say the security for mu go various senior high schools mu no omo na epe ma ya no no ma deda ebi ni emienu ene koka bo mom ko repu sa akwada na no wo Bogatanga senior high maybe so the year who social media you the same thing security obotare wa woro ho je wo be pe ma chafa. I don't know if you hear inside development no where is it coming from? If you hear no so no say no no so ba be jintre he wa Ghana as say secondary school securities fam kwada no everybody asem no yo yenya National Council for Parent Teachers Association for more release no mda ba bontena yene the General Secretary Raf Gapsin be din komo ano pe ya na ye bisa na se the ekosu sisi the asha sisi ba ko mienu miensa no ya hwe a emergency mu e wo Ghana ha eno so loka akofa ensem foforo de aba medika ka che say ya fo ni che Osbel Limited ono na beduma bo ma blocks ye papa wa u be si dan no Shannon so they call Host-Foxzy Limited. Now on concrete blocks, 6 inches solid hollow blocks, 5 inches solid hollow blocks, all sizes based on request adebeba. Pavement blocks and now here Host-Foxzy Limited. Size bank and I'll pay Host-Foxzy Limited. What they used to carry does take cement come the carry to a car maybe any no Host-Foxzy. A density honiema Host-Foxzy Limited. Top blocks do 500 pieces. So you go Karamuku jail free untu within Kumasi. So they tell Kumasi akwache joka krabi 02443776 0244377612 and answer 0244043805 na one Host-Foxzy Limited atwetwe nkomo na waboa wo serebe ya ene oso benya blocks a eye papa ubechimi die siw dan ama dan no enya ahoden ye papa pa aha Amakom ewa ha sabri akasema no bako enkron na nonwotwe abo ewo fidi ha Monday joada no pa ege joada bia no pa bia so na eshi o
we say that we bia start from the eshi
za so weekend so determine say joada ba eshi a igina
ana wo no weekend so say ana say that me emma radio so but we can also enya there from side ejuma na we no so
oh ada
the new man dey no still out na say
see there so me pay nu
da me nya pay
me nya bibia o da me the weekend me kwa sorry
if you Friday you me na
Friday you ready me kufia me ko bia me ofie din
yeah entiana
Saturday so no makotwa lokum bi o ba bi mi wia Sunday na me kwa sorry
oh yeah wa sorry cause do unfa ni agro yeah
Christo so de mu za sorry won sheda panic digidi even though wonye we asini we Christo ni dey but enye gidigidi sa won sheda panic be praise aba
me pe sheda mu na me ntan ko na nsan
nene wa sorry no ko ne
me se asori da na nkasa ni padua no ono me ya adwin sa ni padua no na ya sorry da na nkasa so bia ye kohia na ehia dan mu
ba se ba bo kan se munye eja mu nhye mu da
yeah
o kwa e kan na se ni padua no beti ubedi ni se no na ya sorry dan no na o dia kohia dan mu ho
nti ba bia ba no na ba san hia no not necessarily say via be 100 200 or a room but be me no
you dem na say nyamo
perfect oh and obi wa continue na yire mom pae ene sa na man so no yire wo ho na say mu hia mu die no at a particular point ye nyame ho na mo dwendwen bom pae na ade am feel say me gidi say ni nyina so si
wa ni pada say ni wo no yire timi a hyede na mo dwendwen bom pae intensio
no the covid by na obi a na sorry woni fie na share mu kokra ntimi nya
covid mu bi mu na this time no ti pressure wo wi ase yeah you sure so no yire kra ba share timi a share na mo say no odi agokra ntokwa beba pressure wo wi ase
are you a member
of what
marriage car you know association of Ghana
send me member Semi-member. I mean, you will not even be having time to be thinking about church matter.
Okay. And so, but I mean, Yanisa,
we could share them.
And so,
say, and yet easy say. Yeah, so no one or them now of a Bible, none of it off a Bible, no wait here, as he is natural. I was it here. Any year, that's a we member now. Once you are not a member, no dear, you cannot tell. Also, being quite and don't go being quite but they will be said dear bridge in common.
But don't call her that. And in the experience, no, already
be our
very good.
Bowding Kaka.
And I'm so already from afar.
Madame will be. I don't know, consider I or go up with you, good real of a ball or something that you know what I said. Oh, I have a corner in college. And it's why there's the friend of the colleague. You go to because someone was saying about the bus has all experience.
Or no, when you're on your let's so yeah, crazy.
And to be a mamma be a maquaba wedding. You are my quabble jabba. It's little.
Yeah. And then you can read from afar. Send you we are saying
that near my baby has said, okay, we are Uncle Muda crowd to me.
Yeah, you can learn from afar. I won't say. Oh, yeah.
Umari Krana, well, himself,
yeah, and then as we see, will be a Sibona Kohoma. So I say it's Zeno. I was a first and I said, I didn't actually be I was a issue until Adiatina Upia. Na I say you to Honomo 10 but and then you know obi a say Sibona Kohoma esifa ebi kra bosman bosome ana na oche ni sa ne man ntino obi an experience about we mu akojo experience obi a form no anya ba ko I say abrabo ya obi a how obi say I succeeded and as I succeeded in life no I think say obi an na die me no die said anyepe yeah juma ba ko but bia wosime so kra na obotomu edu chen me these are some of the things that abrabo ya na ewum nti yen hwe obi de ya ni mri gidi se chenchina ya wo se me so ba bia ni pana duro no ese me duru ho no mo se bre no so a Dr. Nico na no ta ka se mi o se nyame we hira ya hira entam ye nu in 50s oh e kono and officer free work kono ya na enjoyment bia hira ni ho no ma
efisa abre ne kono ya na mun sheda enjoy bibridia sa antino sabre ya nanka obisu fee says if it's at home kono enjoyment o ho no mo say life begins at 40 and they kasa ke kanka is it never be bro mo dey dada yin ni hu zo live be anyway
grejo
mo say first no the idea bi o ha kasa bi o ha e kind first no onyini a e be from o 20s na de ba o 40s ni ade ni nyina no ma me na hwe o papa na hwe o da o to ma me fie o to papa fie eti ano no answer na obedu 40 years no sabra na de na bia say de wanyina ese ba na no ya wo bia na obi o 15 years odo na han ni dan o timu obi o 20 years ese wa na han o da de so but no ga say life begins at 40 or there no da life begins at day na ye wo na
the very day you were born
ye wo wie ya o ma me training kakra uhunu nante uhunu kasa na no abrabo na
ashase wa unsem enti daka bia wa wasem enyo obi na tenya mi biom
this time I'm the 40 ni be da obo akokura akra ah na dey na first abri wonye ska wasisi adan ana mpo unsisi adan kra wasi dan bia otimu say yes wo cars binuma wo drive wo mu wo adwuma bia
ekoso
ebano business around
alezo crowd to be funny power adwuma ni na say obuani pa at the very early stages na just
so na no pass am say tawo bo mu na so ni na mfie wo ye business course na wo ye we yes ya no pa be so re nsu you ne dem din nsu na happening man di man ya sha abi nsu to go na ma dodge and say yes we be
yes I know ja
yes our life really be life we can kind
nyame ti ase de be hwese de be si akọ ye nya ba mu no kwa de yeah anopa me giri se ensem ha as usual se ne na o ka security for and yeah o mate aguma omo pese omo de school nkwada no eye hana mo se no ya rehosem se obeda asora no pa na obetete sa ensem bi say report aba no na enya nika me by kra no issue last week any two nyina ya di hu komo bi se cash into ade hu tokwane sa ne manemai as we speak me do tech junction ejinamu den aje say oh yeah freeze am re ko nya short na start I say do no unya straight card da nya straight card say utua twice utua abedu anranga junction ansa na wasa to aso na wa aye nti esa na ma we nyina ekoso a ana areho nti security for there na ekoso no o pese obi kojo no obi kasa there but areho sam so obeda so anopa na obeti say yes o na security for na school for nkwala no bibi say ekoso a hadwin hadwin papa
so ba mi nimbe bi asade no atimi apia eba say security for we say nka mo no ade amoye ne say mo so kra no mu protecting plan ka mo kra mbo nkora no ho ban nka mo so kra no botimi de nkyerɛkyerɛ ene ma de amankwada no sa ko bi kra na dwe so opia kwa abontina kwa bonne akoye sa memasem kra na
I say situation
as a father.
Yes.
Now here is the case father na mu no me bin nkosuya no fie dia. I mean what is that? Baba ga senior high dia ne dia say ene aban asum. And as security. For asumu a bambo for asumu a ya kire sa ankrofo no. And the National Council for Parent Teachers Association for say this matter no shouldn't be dealt with say internal.
Yes.
Atrase ye take disciplinary measures e wo school
mo there be
yeah say we between akofa akora de na nipa mienu so ha nipa mienu
videos abontiana
video de me hu video but statement no na me hu yeah to say video there
ha go you are who mu nipa mienu
very bad
if you nkuko no ho ya kono ma je say bambofo nyina pese o mu pekwan bi so na mo yi
etimi bi bi mani
ankoye student impo we dey akoye security men a o mu work school campus on man o mu mo say no enkosia na ye o makono o mu so pese o mu no bi edi akoba ni si a o schools be bre o hono mo Ghana haya obeko parent teacher associations ni sa na man obeko ngwa chairman no na ne ba ni school mu ho obeko na chese say bi nya botre na ya hwe consensus school for no raise e bi ze na anu de na ekoso wo tech ya am say tech de kwa na kwa generate sa hostel sansemi ba ya eno ababedu sa stage we say ubi sa won say school authorities no wo bi online so
na ready for university na into so 101.1 Ashh FM so na wasugusu awuti no am say mamene National Council of Parent Teachers Association or church for Pegini Raphael Kofi Gapson in Ninkomo Ewa Humanso. Aya Raphael no pay good morning ba Ashh FM.
Also etio ma chief for me Foxy. Pacho mo to say.
Nyanko po adu Raf na pacho also wa pombo ko de.
Ya me ato.
Ya. Ya de nyame ase. National Council for Parent Teachers Association me hu se mo the statement kase aba bontina mo commend the state no e wo response what you mean ede aba na sa na monto watu ede afa Bogatanga senior high case no a ene ba say security fo bi e wo school mu ho akwachi school ni akwada bi aye ne nyedo a ensem fata Mr. Raf say saade we e recently so kra wasa hu ba ko bi on social media say no so ye mem senior high also no there's also one security a also dey akwada bi e ko sherifie and unfortunately for him no or alamu yema other students ni bi hu ye omo ba ho it is also trending on the social media saade we no efri hin na ba is the case now parents no ebia omo enhwe omo man no yema ekoso na teachers no enso ntimi nketa fo nkwada ni na ma saade we e ba na
okay dey ka mada wase na federal mo do dey am o tie for itu awon fo a o tie na no pai
Ashh FM 101.1.
Mokwadante tie de ye nyina ya sem. Awofo wo mo asede e so mo ye. Onye den a Philipia mense wo mu. obenya awofo a omonye nkoda na obenya awofo so omotete nkoda em se Ghana pa ko dodo na tete nkoda omonye nkoda nheda ndoso ewo mu na sabio yama yetimu no nyina so gitumu se nkoda ntete ye de ayo man ni nyina asede ta no man no de yakumu kakra tete na koye se everyone for himself, God for us all. And yes, I'm going to be there. Akwada bia obenyi bia no bro no free mono ana akro free mono ana ebusu free mono den tete ne ayo bia asede ta na o man Ghana so ehihye me tire se akwada tete de o man no chefa de so ye ne nyina yo chefa de se ye baye ben a de bia men se wo mu no ta na obenya awofo bia asede o mo ne ye nye papa ta na obenya acheche for o mo ne nye papa ta na obenya nkofo bi so a o mo no mo ye no ede ni ngwanse ebre oman no ana se bro no mu friso enu ti na mbra ho se mbra no ho a na bibi sa akoso a e nyina ya anye di na e ka ho asem na mbra no e sori na etu ho na ma na chese oman no nyina asori gina nipa na chi se de be ya ye se bafo mbra no de mbra e beji no yo so bi o se e ba no se de aba de nya no sa na mo e betu afa ho a me I'm making sure that I know man. There may be other one and tosso and costo. If I how can see emperor of mine.
Oh, okay. They say the Anamuntu Amutu ni say schools no. Ebe to me I heard na ebi a bambone ebi a church on to me the school for no and also eka ho bi.
And eka ho pa na say ebe ko yi o enko yi no. Ya wo for no say bi o say bi ko schools no mo na ya maya minister anka bia antu to kokko obi ehun se de ekoso ye bonjo so a ebema akoso ebe ya se de aticha for se de omu nipa ba ko woka omu ku a ejira o machi no ba na eso awofo ne so woku a bibi eka ye nipa yakoda ana se ka awofo ana se ka school ni akoda ana se awofo bi ka ya de bia ensem fasa teni ana the school akoda ya dey be ansem fata teni ana tia the general system of the country yam person obi ehun se nsobo ne so nitelo ye sori eka ho asem no ba na person obi ehun sa asem no so man chichire de enye nifa ba akofo asem nifa ba akofo enta enti be katanya me enti na ye policy ba akona na say the motto ba akona say development in education together with us ye ase de kakre bit ma ye e de aboa no eno ho common e dia Forgive the family appear here can want them.
When they say a bassy awful no a resi alarm be at the Hubi Bam so say the SCC one rana obedient the background school and I say who's out with him.
Oh, I had the answer with this bar. I am to check a crab, but I want to show woman say, oh, my name sorry, I can't say the cosono, and now the part I 2 and more say, if I know who this happened and I know more. Hanya sana omane koso asuche bi etapata se de mom no na de mom sabi o buka so sorry obo no so ate ya bo bi ko no tu bi ko di ga ena za se bo betina tembo bi ankoso
okay
enu tina bamba for enu tina yes for citizens no ye o say you say ni papi enu na be bo no so na ye bi a order le bi no enye ne pa e ha bebre a ye nyina se so ro waka e bo ba mo for ne o man ni na ne ti fa no so asa that I should get it by the above man.
Okay.
And the schools over there, and I am for other schools. And I start for teacher not to start for ever boy, and nothing a job, and nothing there's so much about it must be for that. Or find password I said to in of the school and account. But so be I appear for only our system no more. Ah, yeah, no, my beer. That you idea how get here, Ama, that the wounds and so on. About affect our future there. Danny Pan on some father's or school. Danny Pan, I say, yes, or waka, they took to Coco. Now, such a be as a father said, the man, no, the veteran of so now, you to not secure your system, was said a bear. Opia, or almost idea, no, a bear, transfers from Co. Amadan will say,
oh, okay. Yeah, and Mr. Ruff, and a pair that's a papa, so I get Brenny Ashh FM, and to meet you at the bar. Now, there are Jake Sia, Nyan Samayaka, and say, school Aquarano, Osha, they were 14 years.
between the age of 14 to 16 there defilement.
Yes.
It's clearly no. In fact, yes, I would say also a child with special needs. The head of the school to me, and you could do it. I can't come with what I don't know. So I tell you there. I can't GS was almost also. I had no cry so much as so no kind of contempt kaka. There's so much kind of contempt kaka. Because about there be any more years to do you know. I call a special need here. So the time ran against me from this Akodano. And I could have the onion from Sobia. If I'm almost on the Soto no mano. Omona I say a true master chini. Now, any sense to get a Temo Bianuse. Bonnie be no a papa. So now that would take them now. There's a some question you can have one man. A seven up voting at some night and a Piabonte. To a more investigation, most of Katakata, some Lucinano, or maybe for Bonnie for, or where man for, Tanko Foninano, and so my new moving in no, no, be answering and influence with that. W. Omo man edi omo sana omo pereso I don't know what you do back ya kwa na asem na to no enye nebusu afon kwa asem and enye bogis afon kwa asem e kan nyina ya asem
okay
so na ya ka se yen komo na ye di
Ashh FM 101.1
anamona ministry no GS no de di kan e bo ma baso
okay
but enchiwa ejuma na de enim no so na obi was 72 years. No, now security was school. It's not about my old school.
I see.
Yeah, it's not about my old school. It's not about my old school. It's not my now. I say, so it's an okay for fair can. Sir, I'm almost schools no more, almost also of one. So, I should be as a part of the moment. Yeah, for more. Young common. Okay. Yeah, can never share our force of say. Yeah, my name goes schools no more. Then, the answer, I might way. I do because I might not cast them. No, the color they break on this school no more. In the matter say, you know, they are my new school no more. They will say, I will go na one. They will cook a say a day in Anua. Yes, they will cook a say a day in Anua. I say it's me sorry. Then you can't keep them never national council people. Engina said a baby, I regulated PT area, not said a bear. I will be a baby hand on never. PT for me behind a Yakaya, you don't match your cough on us. System no so na obi nye na djuma yi a ebetuma kan wan asem na o man ni nyina ne akobrenko ne etu anama ebebo ama se biare bi o schools no ya fa yare na school no atiapo na etini aye no mapapa ebebo ama yenkwara no da cha ye kra be.
Oh, okay. The next say adamontu omotu ya boma baso no. There's also one video maybe ebi amani shedan koso. You say
one me chan ke ebebo ama pa because me no I am in car some say be say me fan cancer but evidence the movie I make say mo producer say the man will be ano parliament na mo story no why you can say
the send the una watch
it background story na mo to my Lisa ebe boy man so you na mo ebe to trap because you man no mo nyina na ye and also nya wo
yeah definitely so me wo for
and you nyina ya sem
Mate, ti odi ebe mo na why follow up ahwese eno so no sign na munsem sitie bibia ne bedin ko Rafa ye da
papa ya me sure
yo Rafael Kofi Gafson and a General Secretary the National Council for Parent Teachers Association on the na kwakodin komo ewa homa no esoro nti we ye bogatanga senior high de no eno hono na akra no kra na ye say owo ayi challenge kakra autism.
Oh, okay.
Nti unso nsheda nye no ma ha say de no krum ha ye free bi nsuo ba e bi say o underline yibi kakra.
Okay.
Na security for unfortunate ko animu sa na mutimi ko che no asamna 14 years
asamna ya
we say mu jeli omo
asamna ya but opanyini samna o kan no at 70 no obi ono ma na contract say no obi ono ma ko retirement budget man contract be obetimi bia no holding obetimi be ye demand
no unzo o ka say
and ya na nya say bia
obetimi say if the person is capable of
yeah obetimi contract be ye
ju o say na sam na o kan Ghana ha na yete no mostly na no wachima afo dodo na
yeah
obe ko no oluma from na no koda
yeah banye
school bi bia na ye adwuma na security bi na baba lidu obe ko no wada obe timi afa ho nwa kwa ku rain sa obe ko wada And we when the age you know so ada so
order yeah
it is half for the at least as see you free system but the who den now to you need to who den no betumi aye adwuma dia me but me nim the entia say senior high schools no aye aban dia the other na aban engaging crofo a we energetic
yes we active
no betumi because teacher we do 70 years that mean go child dey man ye
enti ho na say omo
yes say aban so engage security for a we active won go follow mine. But also Muslim na de akoye ne say minim say saafo no say nya aban na form na emu school authorities na na form mu say dey tu go shia baba wo babia baba wa e week ni afa baba no ya mana poli baby na yeso won fan ko ye won ko gade school
say na omu jama school internal arrangement no etimi yes ade no because omu timi hu obi a fine obetimi aboa e ma bibia etimi akoso na arosa me say say we see no go beyond school no disciplinary measures and ho no mo ko we asem ka say aside wakoye no school mo say papa we answer point for we mo no ometimi na bontin ba bia
oh yeah so
if you phone
my ache
I dey out him say you musu ban I dey out him say you musu ban o second video ya na nka person kan wa asem che ni ya I say no yes so ya are ho say
and senior high
and Mr. No here's a radio station official aye hu ade aye catch you nti yes asem na aye kan yes the ye hu a course e trend is all over the place this morning aye kan wa asem che nti opanyim e ka say yes no be yes na ye catch you this is what is trending and this is what we've seen now.
Let's give you the benefit of the doubt
don't even comment on it and so fine
we should let you know say this is what is also going on say a senior high
so it tells you it's all over the place
go sorry sa ma fa na say ya do so
all over the place say be bia bi wo
because na say afi ni
na parenter odoba ebekwa ku just school authorities na wakofie no say mo school authorities no mo ye hwe ha amade bi say to bi a emu ha na say ne mo bi say na say so aye din a yam pese ye beka ho asem kasi bia ana say ye kan na say ye nyonyo ye ho na say ye mfancha ne ye ni we de fi asem na we de ye kan school mu ha ya na say anema no abuso this goes beyond that I was a san anema we no oman no e fa asem no say a serious issue a Ghana ha no mo every sector babia ye wo bia even sabi wo call ejana public toilet so kra no ye wo emra e ho
yes
ani nyina ye adwuma babia Ghana ni babia ye wo bia o ye bibia bia emra ho no mo ba wo san se kojo ye mfa emra na nya adwuma emra na chi bi eja bi o de din komo bra
ma me nkomo emra na yen santo aso 101.1 me na do ahafo regional NPP communication director ma me ne enin komo awa ho na do no pay ma cheba achefe
I'm so out of prayer.
Na bibia e boko de.
Anya ko pandom nim paiboya. Se bia ka wona tumi krawo. So mbe no ma papa dia ho to be pray.
Oh okay. Yere nyankopon ase. Yegusu aye hwese wo mu adi tumi ahye won sa, wo metumi aboade ne ma papa aba no. Emu ba ko na mo de tudwa se dia for original minister na tumi wode se man ko be hwede ne ma papa aba. Mo se ba yanka mampanyin mpam no kra san se onsem fata obeye regional minister na de na aba ho
ya me da sibu na men chia o ni kutima no mo ye juma ni wo chi phone na ina ye 101.1 ina be share no so ahafo apre frame retention se ni be nya ye regi na ye so ye nya ye fa bi na ifri 1912 eso do ni proso na sa apre no e sha ase na na mo konya PNDC aba NDC aba MPP aba na sedan transfer Dr. Mahmoud Baumia oni ni apanyi na na do danko akufuado e tiri ahafofo e de ahafo regime e maye ye den say regime ba yi ama enterprise and I'm also ama opportunities be and aba amaye na the municipal chief executive awo esunafo no the friend Yura akwale ana week na what you tell me obekasa say regina ye ti yemfuno emfaso ni so na useless na sapine region bibia eni and no currently say so be a waba ahafo after say na na create region ubehu akwan papa bi a waye de amaye region or another na can say ahafo need to be connected to other regional capitals over fine papa so aspatic route and we do have the settlement here to Akuma Dan area Santa region connectable Easter aspatic road first class and another the bar ahafo we now they are not job opportunities we are never house use here and they are more I'm on signing to us so bear 9 that's a share from solo to form I make run a regional minister echo Asia meeting Asia Hokuina ama ahafo a unique identity and then universities ahodoa ever have region because nanado ama yen region meaning hotels ahodoa emerge wa have region ha no ebro adwene ntiase so hotels hotels say yes with the hotel papa bini meaning the high commissioners are South Africa, India, Germany, nyina timi tu kwan efrom ho say you say region phobia by friends are happen ye ko ho ne so apapọ wa ho ini asami o ma we nyina say you lead the big na say we say emfaso ni so ye useless na ekire adwen a woni tirimu adwen asabi emfam kuntu omra hafofo adwen asabi your real identity and another day no every year through. I don't see the friends themselves for the two when say, Kappa, Jane, Kuran on the far region, and the papa. And the man we have a year free no ya chopper. And now, for one do Ghana have to say, Nanadwa moment in your region. And next, I have to need to make Casa and unsustainable, for here or to me, I have for region.
Okay.
Person no ye krana ye hide and now if something and na ye true identity na say you only the be no say ka de no paso you so a ye ni wusem afia na no mo abre sabi asantura na no tu fo mu nyina ka hu bi and ye pray ye je sa region ni de ma ye ni se ne oba bonte be kasa afemu ya Wakaseti am konya kefie wa hafu region nyina amai hi no mo sole ye epere ma ye nya region okay ndiye de eno ay friends and trefo ye tie ni manimu ya tabi oye nipa onfa chope mu oduruma nananom onfa chope mu oduruma asofo imamfo onfa chope mu oduruma political parties e wa hafu ha onfa chope mu oduru emma tabi on a photo abama ye region no atu na wanya ne saade a ane na ntesukoko emu odin e krado ti e beto atre ni afro mampani say leader bi say ya na adwin to say die emu ahapo ntuntu se ni manimu ya obampani ntanentanchen ni enya ni pafoforo a ono ewo ahapo mindset na omra emeso ahapo ni emai
okay enti mebo mama oye we regional minister no mum comment ana say MCE comment na wo kan ho asem
municipal chief executive of Sunafo okay you are the same accountable the comment and I
no mum na mo se mampanyini mpam no na mum nya regional minister na
Debbie yes regional minister be mu no ne say regional minister on now supervise MMDC for adwuma amoye
okay
and don't say one see that transformation say abra wo akonya wo te so no and class everybody move and then also you need to call him to order also captain say baby clash that same way how can there and this an enya no kre corner coaching sign the regional minister no so ayen hwe han no te ho and what she dey and until we be here say sabi ya say opinion na ogama yare na nka no ye kan na carry for oka ho and until the regional minister so abam say so no so ahwe discipline there na so mu nyina no abefronsa the president must take action against them
who heard the comment now pass and I so serious say a bit more take it because said the probably because of Ghana Grandfather for who the again for so is on give a pack and chromacho because the probably can send be no it is so how serious and no not some no kind you know a bit more taking it to that level no. Okay.
Yes, it has to be a quiet baby now.
Ashh FM 101.1.
Young from so in
Sure.
Now, so you will need to be a gave you a so for pa.
Okay.
That's just say, oh, no, dear, you mean so
we don't expect him to obey, sir. Okay.
That's it. It will be a municipal chief executive. Somebody say, NDC, sorry to say, Syria caller. Radio panel is being near there, and they are fine. But say, you speak with facts. You can't tell him. And it's a one so by yes, Casanibia. One now will be like how I could not invite the Watson.
Okay.
And no nama, ya pick that is why I can't ask him. The caliber of person who deliver assassin and I'm an you.
Now, I didn't a man a cancer, and then a cost went, or can in a contest be moved. And I say a day language in a day and no person can't your man pass that comment. No,
I call radio interview to say, okay. And the captain and it's a half original or buy as municipal chief executive. No, open your saying. And that was the response. Regina, a Pasobia mission. Regina, Regina, and my brother, a shocking.
Okay.
Say, our response. No, I quite how fast at the core radio station. Regina, she tap or ya the amount.
Okay.
And see, that was a one-on-one interview, not even phone in.
Okay.
What's the studio? All this come on.
All right.
And your brain you have already know.
Okay.
If you are more valuable, now only painting such a bad image about you are valuable.
Aqualidu.
Joseph Aqualidu.
Okay.
Offering upper east more side for baby.
Tina didn't move, you know.
That is the mindset. And the my MC said, then connect Abia Yang and Nanoma Perea and Mayan Saka and Fasodia de Bayano or Mamma to see history.
Oh, okay. Martin Timmy say, as I say, officially more petition, Mampagini say, Regional Minister, Entimian can be and Fahua. Nipa or no na appointed MC in the woman penny, and so say MC better not region muna or the region any more yamba from there as a Samujana quint and Mampany should be to me Jana quint to Yana quint na Munyamasungi, the ambassador Mokany any.
Assembly in on what tradition and who shall often feel the brains and tongue feel. Amen.
Made us a papa bano pays when you're dajet now when you at me a dinko BBNia. Communication officer Besamba near Baba Casabi. Okay, Ashh FM Sunni 101.1 and RPI Uwa ED and Komono. The communication director, regional communication director at the NPP Ewo Ahafo and RPI. Yenno ekokobo enkomo ewa homano so ni nyina ejina ensemo a chese MC ba ko wo sankore ni potem ho akwa Canada du safo na eni din komo no okay eti enche sere me kan se ane pay ye be din komo hu se doctor ayi document wa ha ene ampaya e be go ha nti rent control for so ha musumenta mutuku na ready na na enti yeah tene na yini manu ma na me no wie na
ma sesa microphone nti no on them yeah nti a quick one I have a region right yeah me hwe omo way na omo occupy be 6 seats of parliament I'm saying you were 3 bono ahafo regions more parliamentary seats in about 29. And I would say
they are chimney you have for the Omongo
6 region Pafu
20 something they say
29 but I say
Bono 12 I have was 6 and Bono East so I think 12 sir.
Oh okay. And then I say I have from Kwa was 6. Oh okay. Yeah.
A separate region for now.
And he said yeah this guy brother Ashanti region near this guy called I have a region
I'm not sure. Constituency no common fund say dependent number of MPs or more constituency what I said the Ashanti region of 47 constituencies the move be a common fund obia the and I said district a hold war region yes be a common fund obinya na ni no be there dependent number of districts are a war region
and me say papa ni ya na say MC no menyi ni say ofri ahafo menyi ni so oyo modi
tribe dey say do si boy no free apa
was so free one baby sa no kan no nti but say we there's more to it kojo I say yes aso tie the other side era say bia MC so no so nanu mu say say bia osika no say pa no person o kire potin because our comments manager say obiza na say comments in the obi atimi can be wa say bia Ghana cry kwaje e ba hu dey engromambo amwai
contest or the cancer
how serious our statement in it until my fan no so
the point they say to say region no cry no na mfaso ni so mbe create ni there that one there it is too serious maybe
as I now undermine before you
can even say after creation maybe I'm a casa has maybe that say maybe those days say be after creation of certain regions the motive and that the creative and we've not gotten to that
okay and me achieve
yeah the basa na say ama say yes here person here sentiment can that one can pass that comment but to say na mfaso ni so say omo ye ne de ngofo mo ho mo no ntwe because they like he was saying say omo started from 1912 and omo say some person mo nya omo region ade omo ho and omo pra na 2020 something omo say timi account so ba ka say mfaso ni so de you can only say mfaso any so based on say but I na ye de pen ye ya bi na mu ma de attach say yensa kan so it is now that we should fight for na sentiment can have emma the purpose no etimi mbrem no do betimi akanza but me say say so ni so dey no dey ombecho
from the house's own mouth say ye nya papa na say ye nya quotation ankasa how or can someone the brain behind that and I said the emma otimi e kan sa no be use abeboa ma yetimi akoyanim dan say ye dey
na say it shouldn't come from somebody like you
MC.
Yes, as MC, it shouldn't come from you.
Such comments, a bit more passing, even from guys, Biana, Nema ne person achieving at the time, me create into me, into which my say, I didn't cry, whom for Subia Abaso.
I don't know, it said, obviously, I can't,
very good.
Per dear, or can on the other, you shouldn't come from MC to pass that comment, but you should have used different door to enter say region no ye persi ye benya region na mutaya na teaching say we are yensu ye benya development because those days no na development ni nyina na say bibia ba besi osunwane na sunwan ya chede ama omo makade nyina now no go so is the regional capital so if bibia ni a omo no deal with go so they are no more going to Sunyan again. Team Faso, the only thing I say Faso is you. I say no Monday or more. And as I say, Sika na check the core regions and almost a region. They also get their share. Instead of
regional minister,
Bibia, Kobono Sunyan and San almost now they are getting their own share. But they be about time said they be at the rate at which they wanted development to come. Development so government must speed up normal development in Bra.
Nina be jina se ne o ka no papa no say o see passes our comments no ne but I na text into the cancer asem no that thing say ye nyomo a ye betima ayi but major ho akọ na maba me wo interest wo rent issues ya ba be kan mu nti no me ye me ni papa be di komo pa na just a quick one here say you say asentuade ho asem ya de am complain anopa yi yes mon target regional minister mame me sre no Ashanti region na say me here checks me here unza say hati trooper na drivers no illegally omo charges affairs na aya mene yen
okay
na bibia cause one Ashanti region regional minister mesra wa no pay finance from Ashanti ade na e koso no illegal
Ashh FM 101.1
so una oye openi anasa oye president of Ashanti region a mo penyi appoint o se na mu hanom bomodia na transport unions any omo edin wo mu anasa omo hu hia wo mu se from no mo transit na mo ka se nwi e ma tu otwa no bomodia na hu adwuma na otwi mu a regional minister Mr. Pa oye bi name ntimi so bomodia na hwe hu adwuma kama me na ha me koyu me da se today
okay ti emja sabre ma mene doc emeshase na evening komo me ka cho se ene anopei fidium ha yene openyimpa hostel honsema nan se ba ide ka ho asem hostel owners association KNUST osan ye property economist and senior lecturer e wo KNUST Dr. Kenneth Donko e ba be din komo e wo fidium ha obaka last week ye engaging on phone didi and komo on issue abase the way a hostel owners na AC charge man boroso e wo Ghana and rent control for our margin say I want to say ma the BCNC and into the moody can about situation once hostel owners is to see there be I share rent control for asset and the new money between actually money we on for hostel price no ntimi enfanko doc anope margin
yeah
dog na boko there okay yeah da yankopon ase anope say yensa kan ha yenu etimi aba be di enkomo
so ne da ase ne akwanya no
all right doc say asan nkofo bomu di pa nkofo bo hostel owners no nkofo bomu di say ase dodo na akra nko heaven what is asem ni
David
sa onte
this is the first time
I want to say Monko heaven. No?
Yeah.
Okay. But I think that you are aware say near my because of being heavy because you say the rate at which I'm more charging man a boros on hostel owners no it's too much. Nah a boros what is contributing to development. No?
Okay. I think that Mate say among for say hostel owners no more charge fees.
Yeah.
Emano ebroso the woman say hostel KNUST Hostel Operators Association no enye ntumusa
okay
and omo argument ba ko mo making say so ka say omo charge amana broso a dia na wo de toto ho to determine say omo charge amana broso enti anka ebia anka oni pakro no ka se omo charge ama na bo esen ko timi kire se o ebia esen ka se na esen ka modeje ba se na modeje enti abro so se
okay
but we hear conversation ni mu nyina unhu se obia a present any
bibia tesa
enti me ba enti unze opinion among ka especially based on ebia ne pocket
yeah
so niska na so ko na say yes hostel na 5,000 na obeka say
ne boarding
enti eno no sa no de utie hostel owners association omo press release ya omo ema na they sympathize with our phone right say yes indeed so omo ka say fees no boarding ya omo sympathize with them but say because omo so no omo ye awofo omo masoko school omo so tua hostel fees yi your bebre na so ema ewo eco school baby a omo hostel no eni and omo so tua eni binti omo sympathize with them but omo pointer omo pese ye nyina ye te ase ne say say yes fees no osra ese ye te ase adokudenti a fees no e wosro and no na I think say
aboa conversation
betima aboa you know na say moa bi o baby a obi betimi dia aboa yeah
but look the idea bi adodo na can say for instance who right there mu ha you should be able to determine say dine we see inside her as I said what charge ya say na say timi edru maybe that is the reason why among Crawford, when you look at the number of people who occupy a room, and the amount each is paying now. I just said no, wait here, a bro so to set down back only be a nipan 9 pence and them, and everybody is paying 5,000. You see, say I know the ever move here to me determine I can set down on the board. So this and other reasons in Tina Manco for say no charges are hostel owners and air charge okay US in other universities no. I was sort of drama rent control for Abemuno.
Okay, yamfa kakra entoton numbers kakra entoton. Yamfa is a you have a 5 by 5 square meter room, okay, right? Which is let's say 25 meter square meter room. Na nipa 4 anything, and nipa 4 no obi to 5,000 each, and so 5,000 no for the next 1 year.
Okay.
On the hostel fees, and yet only for a dining room.
Okay.
What I say, until for services so. Until we know hostels and the brain, it's almost a 2 water bill. Okay. Almost no mutual electricity. The brain, apart from waste that students in bakery, almost be almost a clinic rooms, right? Almost crabby rooms, and almost yet never be brace, baby say, and I be a bua, hostels now on baby. So, shower, essay, say, drain no echokia, Nina. But we sound so Nipa 4 etna a demo. What's a utility cost? Times 4. Electricity bill, well, and not necessarily times 4, but chances are that chances are that Nipa 4 so etna the same room breakages. Right, it's likely to also be higher than Senipa Bako, a dining, all things equal. Inti Ubamu says, dine back on for a year, no, ASN 20,000. But what to take operational expenditures in every month, electricity bill, as I say, a cost almost every time. Almost every time. There was a dining store, the brain so students in a fridge, it become more air conditioned. Inti hostel operators and they say, yeah, share cost build up on. So we have sika or moji tra and no tra sadia, Obeka say scanidos. But what it take Sanima way in free ma bones a crazy penaka. A bimocracy or more Mako bank aquacoji loan. As almost a 2 year interest. Interest, so why a little survey of our banking sector. Okay, loans are banks in the manner. Interest is well over 25-30%. Oh, and no, I say every month to be a or mutuate as any man. Indeed, what the Nina can interest costs, operational expenditure, maintenance costs, almost more workers are mutu or moka. Okay. Almost the Nina can almost 20,000, no, and yes, can be at the end of the day. Indeed, almost issue back or more. Erasing now the other things what my person can say what they am for operational expenditures and tunching now am for the cost of even putting up a hostel. Hostels purpose built ones now who a gas in a cote maybe a 300 bed hostel, 200 bed hostel, 100 bed hostel near so we have what analysis assessment now. Assessment is to determine if a scar will be here to put up those in. I can call 10 million, 15 million, 20 million Ghana cedis. And the point is, Ghana forcing in a was a scar. Into the brainer as Omokobo Bosia, no more the ISA. The interest rates are on the market, which is not BB or more determined. It was right. Ultimately, no, Ebema hostel on the bono, I in terms of development of hostel, no, okay. And now, other argument almost are making say, so we share and cost way a significant part of it if you are buying. Okay. The same are buying a bomb, which a buying a hostel, bo apostle, but a buying no encan or cranch rubia. And only so person will see a year hostel. Quadrasing the Kubusa assassin. I just say so put up 3 million Ghana cedis unya asase o one plot kura unya na me no as a land economist property economist no menti ase ene ze nka asase kura de nka yanton nka asase e de ma at what we call a drink money drink money be na 3 million and some be na 3 million
and some boy they have so much
and some
3 billion 30 billion
yes enti asase na ngasa na hostel ni sinu so no ne boy den that we here no free wa building materials na me hwe the taxes on building materials unze yada na yesi no niema bebre na disi dino bebre na import from Amanone na abano taxes nko aban de to so no building materials no tariffs no it ranges from between 10 to 20%. And no you just one level of a VAT ni NHL NHIL ni COVID levy ni one levy and to so you need now to so now taxes no is going towards 30%. And no ebe increase the cost of putting up the hostel. Now we are say enyesa osore ya no akwakosi hostel. There are state institutions that as a grant or permission. In the district assembly no as a okoji BBFN no development permit any planning permit in a honiema. Na as a permit no any free. And also depending on structure now
Ashh FM 101.1
calculation at the amount. Inti eno ebe build it cost no up. And so we see a dynamic no. In fact, you what pass as no cross and we also call register a lands commission. And also a car near Nina build up the cost of it, Now what we now we see what's the we now pese or the man no. And also state institutions na BMS and trauma because Emrano is almost a jiska a map permit in the Ghana Tourism Authority beba say for license SOTS say as a license for every year, right? Na Ghana Fire Service aba, Ghana Police aba, because of the nature of the hostel ninti omunyina aba beje sika they will make recommendations to improve security. No matter say to fire extinguishers to hwan ni nyina enti district assembly no so be ma business operating permit at a cost enti ocean cost build up ni nyina na sa nyima we nyina ka ho enti na hostel bo no akosoro but ocean utie conversation na aban no and then the representatives acting rent commissioner no omo nkan mu bia omo attribute the rising hostel fees to say hostel operators is capable no more penti na more
but doc senko for so the interview among come this argument this points we make yina no it is something I affect you be our system so why must hostel owners no kwana as if say you are the only person ya moto asase ane boarding you are the only person ya moto adansi hu ne ma ane boarding it is affecting obia or system no bia and then again sa ne ma ya okanyina no moto a lifetime property a usi disi hu a enya de say bia ko sisi wi ase bebe na wi e odia so why must you try say as a ne ya obeso to okanyina e ma ne ye because a boa hostel owners na eje no ene de PRO can say as a kana maboni sisi anu pese mo teni ne ya pa de no so no ubedidi hu afebo tie say o ye kakra ko si say sa 3 million Ghana cedis na de to asase no beteka but you cannot use one day say be ya 3 million no betimatika anu nti ene bia aban any rent control for they are not looking at that area.
Okay, and two things in our camp. We say
Ashh FM 101.1.
Yeah, you know, landlords are who do landowners name one
affect you. Yeah, so we say no counting say private developers almost see advance or more ton.
Yeah,
nobody then.
Yes.
And the same. Are they affecting you in idea? I didn't say Yetimika say, well, as a hostel operator, also appointed to the same issue. Yes, I know the Derby. Some more Ashh FM, Motoniema, consumables, at the Yemojuma, Oko market, Nasa Nebo, Ewosra, Sana, Obeton, Oton is also Uba, obehwe books nim I will say okay adwuma me charge say but niam na yes akade a yes me dey yes adwuma no ne bo koso and yes me increase e bia we no to accommodate my level of profit I'm expecting nti affect you obi nti for me cry there many cry je ho say o admit say bibia affect you obi nti enye hostel owners no na omo ashada say omo increase omo fees ne keke obviously secondly now say o second point ne say I say hostel owners no omo pese omo ti omo kan nyina animanimu ya da bi enye sa oh menim baby a o kote sa asem free
no yeah based on the whole kind say land ubenya land or those areas not ne boarding so that is the reason why ama price and the cost no na me say so to na da anya ne nkwa na so
enti ya mano let's make it very clear say your hostel operators no and e ka say omo pese omo ti omo ka animanimu ya implication you have deduced based on what we have said right but there me pese ye hu ni say hostel owner bi hani wa why not dream say within a year or 2 or 3 or in 5 years
so ultimately
for prices sika ko hostel especially purpose built ones here you ano a bedding practically impossible for you to recover you usika nyina within that short period of time enti there me person here say enie yempe independent people no munye sa assessment no bebre na nim say be take you be 15 20 30 years to even break even yi mo Monamfo Joy FM or more breakfast no super morning show
Ashh FM 101.1
yeah shows on him no okay analysis rent control commissioner no starting you know nenema no ye no or as a media person who's also study building technology or tech into and osidan so and of course he's also into business neniama on one kasa tana say independently any own assessment if a dime to say unity hall KNUST say okay say hostel na bi pese o si a dime bi sa sika say no be here na ohwe renter e wo market no so a e bia say no o de beje how long would it take such a hostel operator no to recover the sika assessment or no estimate no shows it will take almost 20 years 25 years another person on also so independently I'm making a similar assessment Kofi Asare and I think executive director Edu Watch and this rent in same PM Express
Ashh FM 101.1
or discuss it on no crowd say or consulting for hostels no like why yes adwuma bida enti onim hostel business no otiase or the cost ase or the revenue ne ya ono so any own assessment no or say it will take over 25 years 20 years over 20 years to break even when you profit over 20 years to break even into ono crowd here or wonder why hostel operators are still going into that business because what the paper pen to paper home wo assessment in year we don't say business via omunya skabi efrimu enti sana hostel owners no omudi nkomo a omuka enti bebrena e bia okosi dan kra no wanye any proper assessment bia anka ohu ni ntema anka edan kra anka onkosi
so I didn't so profitable say okay but still the way people are trooping into that business sabia sikeni man kan kofo room za
labi say ukomu a say e bia kakra bia wo de betwitwa ho de ubenya but say ubeye yie all of a sudden there enya sa na say hostel operators ye nim bebre e bia oba mu no woni sika dada enya hostel no obesi ye no per se na amanenye sika enti eno na hostel operators no eka and of course independent people amabo mudin kojo akutobo aten na Kofi Asare mu nyina aka say well say yeah assessment ni year e be say hostel business no well skabe wom but e bia na ska no enwum te say ne amanfo ehunu abonten no
okay the say doc sabre ya san komodie ya ba say the way a hostel owners ne charge no rent control for say omo makwan emma saade no ntv nc because Ghana na e wono ye shemrase and you cannot base on ABR cost of doing business in Ghana and you know while between you overprice and that's why between charge be out here they are now about to regulate you omo makwan and there are some even hostels no class or be call no environment and said look what can there's an yes ana hospital who are tan maybe a KNUST and now they can say F but there are other hostels are across the nation ehun bebre social media when the rent commissioner na yes all call baby or ebi abako nipa bi 5 6 omo tedan events empomanim omo tibe bibi kona zongo dan bi ansan sorry ansan what you akwa kura baby ese so ura all these things ama and rent control for ats in so omo makwan asa mo so se mo makwan mo nche ma say saade we ashase ya a developer no why na control why
okay
why na regulating
okay videos are circulating on social media bebre na mezumehu bi Mekaiser rent commission asking rent commissioner the call is it Kufuridia or church never be brave. Well, there's a point. You see a few means
sure.
Inti may metna no enka say hostels in India omuniama senior so omuyam. But this is the other point. Once a utie assembly na rent commissioner no kana no busa omukra say have they registered hostels no bebre na register
okay
into omo they are completely outside the regulatory framework omo register with GTA Ghana Tourism Authority na esen komo check sa anyama ni na into once our own register no obo say usually and almost no they lack capacity to call around hostel bia into the bia no be say obi there are a few hostels bia operating outside the regulatory framework. Then again district assemblies na nkasa so o maset ba ko no say nka dan no kran even before ye de be ma han no they are even required to bring a medical doctor to assess a dan to confirm say a dan we utinama e be boa your health ne but bebre na omunye enti subo no yemfa mo sa hostel operators ne nko a ye de bebo government agencies na say omoye omaduma omunye aduma no anko omoye omaduma ngasa na ma we nyina akema. Now back to rent control no the last time ye din komo na me catch roll say
Ashh FM 101.1
land hostel operators no akan emra no
okay
because omo make attempt to reach out to him osnobe omo no they went and commissioned research into these states
okay
right they got lawyers to look at the laws they got economists to review and omo conclusion omo draw ni say it is not the case say hostel operators no omo ni emrase right and me mention 5 different state agencies are more regulating different aspects of hostel business. So GTA say before Bema Alliance, GTA check health and safety near me. And we say, oh, Candia Yadia hostel.
Okay.
And say I'm on license. District Assembly no, as almost a check is a Dina West is structurally correct. What comply with planning regulations, development regulations. Ghana Police will check security. Ghana Fire Service so will check security issues with fire. Now Ghana Revenue Authority Zwaba. About check say or registration or tax identification budget tax. Inti regulation in the but mitia amount for kasa bebrena even including rent commissioner no or say the hostels are not under regulation and no any accurate
okay
any accurate bia asem on beso mo kan say say your war institution bia as a be determine renter hostels no eji and no and hostel operators ne say any Ghana mra e wo say no Emma rent commissioner no any rent control department no sa authority no to do that. Enti last day say me kan eyitrel o kan the definition of premises are premises no chere say a dan bia you charge rent rent no include services even meals it is at the hotel hotel no service and you pay a fee for those you know emrano chere say on rent control rent act no and I'm saying the call rent control act in na me catch the rent control act is for only residential premises and also section 2 paragraph B and E actually say for example say a diner west you know what they for the purpose of industrial business and commercial user and come now emrano anchre from whose perspective and I be determine use from and the so who from students in the perspective obeka say omoda a residential premises right because a diner omodem but who from the hostel operators in perspective a business no so here and the hostel operators and they say well from their perspective looking at the law from their perspective no emrano encover then again okay paragraph E no try say host a dine bia you rent no you charge over 100,000 Ghana cedis and 100,000 Ghana cedis make sure muse old Ghana cedi no what the back current Ghana cedi no 10 cedis in the hostel be na a charge 10 cedis tini nyina e bro sa e so and it is important that you notice rent control act no e krobia ye pass rent control act bia no it is to protect the underprivileged, the poor people. Yes. And the obi wo hona say o nisika bi na so obetime tua what the market rate is emrano in protective. Okay. And for me no what I think we should be doing as a country no any your research ayaye nyina krobia yakoye rent control sem wo bia no. It hurts the very tenants na rent control emrano you pass here to protect them. That's a paradox. Yes, when you say rent control, you know, I see Ghana that. This is not the first time. You started rent control, no. This is even before the colonial the colonial government left. Before even independence, near war rent control emrao. In 1963, NA passed Rent Act to consolidate piecemeal emrana ya nyina. And that rent control what that. Mama can be even throw okay. This is a study
FM 101.1.
A study published in what we call the Research Review in 1989. Notes on landlord-tenant relationship in Ghana since 1982. Now in the patrol trolls are you a Kwame Nelson. Now, Mami can be intro. I see in 1982, this is what happened. 82, no, they see, and even though there was a rent act, no, PNDC abided by, no, it was the same narrative. So landlords exploited mobile number pass maybe a friend rent control law of 1980 rent control law of 1982 a PNDC law 5 that in the emrano here emrano rent mu half in this rent na 100 cedis or whether who exploited tenants or not emrano chere say utwamu mienu and emrano we as emrano sa taxi skakakra na landlords no no by 50%. And the landlords may say, well, if say na abine be ye there, ye dan no ye nye den environment bi because ye ntimi nye investment ye be den ye be bo ho ka. Enti then abine sa di mrafo for buy the friend of the compulsory letting of unoccupied rooms and houses law of 1982 PNDC law 7 say all landlord obeka say ye own rent wo dan no ya ye mra e be show say as o rent now why nya aban no mra no ma aban no kwan say aban no be seize property no na aban na ngaza ye den a rent now and Mrano sa say within 1 year of the passage of Sam Mrano, Obi antimi increase rent. Only they see.
Then see.
So I mean, San Mra we no ubet ma pass Mra. But you see, one thing that Ghana yen suya they want to say, we don't learn from our history. Ya passes anima we na Ankosiaga. Why? Because you cannot legislate a shortage in the market away, or you cannot legislate away a shortage in the market. So, say the reason why is that entire prices in the cost run is because there's a shortage.
Yeah.
And our problem is a solution. And say as we see at the dying bebre.
Yeah.
Now tenants and options. And this a bind the F4. Tenants and be call honum. Instead of going to pay private there or no but Abano is not has shown practically that Abano is not interested in building houses to support the citizens of Ghana. So in the hostel saying I mean try there you see KNUST there's 6 or 5 halls in the wall accommodate less than 10,000 students. Indeed, the original was about 1,800 or so students. 5 halls in now 1,800. Over time now buying who say well tertiary education is important. I say we want more Ghanaians to go to the university, and the impress on the universities to increase enrollment. And the my university no skabia say ye expand accommodation they invest in here and they say okay and then nanka ye design for nipa baako no ye increasing by nipa mienu so that we can increase enrollment e koso say nipa 4 and that dan na say nipa baako say uti rent control officer and then na say we hu dan bia nipa 5 or say 6 or one them na ya paki o mutu say sardine no and then on ka say university horse no
nipa dem no
abind the na anka sakra no and then yes 4 in a room. Why? Because Abino is not interested in putting up new hostels. New government policy or say no free stress semi media Ebema awofo hu ahin han. But think about it very carefully. So KNUST admit be 20,000 students cry. Sa na say accommodate sa no fee stress say 2,000 cry. Multiply it.
Still enrollment be increase.
Skapa. I didn't think ka buy no emfa no and start extra accommodation. Anka students be braina for the next 50 or 60 years we can still accommodate more students on it. It you come on every year beyond bind the size can be see new hostel. And as a new student expand the university halls on here, and 4-5 years can you bet me supply almost by 20,000 beds. I know nunca relieve students even more than what is happening now. The abani here is a wacheska number students in so munkudi. The almost omakudi. And I feel no makudi no. Anka students anka there's an komu here is okay. Sa bayam amaye be 2,000. Anka yam fan so yesika no so yam fan ko to ya hostel But omakudi skano. Ana bebrena as I told me, okay, hostel rent no. That was so. Me no, baby, I'm telling me who say Saskano could have been a subsidy.
Okay.
To reduce the burden on parents in terms of what is on the market.
Okay. Now that Saskano ebi are buying fanye no. Why is it the case are buying so support to be na man the hostels no? They go on cost because government over the years ninge na dwene say obetumi up accommodation dia ma student or more tertiary institutions because the traditional halls na e won dada na no ano enu na amakwan man ne private developers no enso abemu do na
yes so KNUST started they say traditional halls no na 1,008 in the historically it was an admission was according to some numbers the amount admission and actually the amount a dime so but one say no it means a nipa bebre even grow on pass or more SSC omunya kwan akwanya no enko university and say and for the fact say as here we need a lot of Ghanaians to go to the university to learn and then come back and support the economy. We need a productive labor force. Now, as increase university enrollment in here. So, say, KN University, I'm a student, well over since 2007, almost 20 years. Okay, in university, right? Now your population just about 20,000 and 23,000.
Okay.
They say university population is almost 90,000. Busa who say abino any university increase student population by that number. Investment be na abino a year to accommodate our students. Abino anye wanyari. Enti rather no private people any who say well, if the university is going to increase enrollment by this number,
okay.
And akwenya abahon say ombehia edanya ombedemti yena de yankope yesika yemfamesi ye hostel. In fact, hostel operators argument ba komo making say there was a point in the history of KNUST authorities nankasa eriche out to some of the private developers near he say omumesi hostel just because there was a need for accommodation. Until lecturers ni bi no more at the time no onya ne sika kakra bi bia no akota asase bi no akosi ne dan ne yi. Until eno kra no actually say wo hwe de akoso ya me no baby amete no me hu say your government no they've shown any interest in the welfare of the students.
Okay.
The akoso say no just like it has been historically. Sani mekanchira 1982 ni yi nyina no politics.
Okay.
Sana me huno because anka we abanya the welfare of students is paramount to you. You will take steps, right? And I mean concrete steps to really deal with the problem. And that concrete step will include building hostels and university accommodation. Why nye mu bia na say wo say wo de mrakeke and the mrakeke and be reduce rent ne fees in a year. But was at the end of the day near a C 1982
when you say it is politics, meaning the government want to do something, say I say or not the pen for someone now said then at the end of the day who suffers.
Okay. Me no and your politics na entina meteha.
Yeah, I know. Ashh FM 101.1.
Political party,
but well,
you vote.
Yes.
So,
but the point is this: from the grapevine.
Yeah.
So they say, "Biz abaya to say, abano rebranded pa." On the NDC there na yentiasi and it was a crash for party, right?
Valanda boys.
Aha, nee. But they say no, they were a crash for appointment. They are changing the narrative. They are rebranding the party. It's the same arrangement that Mate said. But there were elections or university campuses. Look at the history.
Yeah.
But which of the political parties NAA winning on the university campuses?
MPP winning more.
A lot of the time, right? And one of the strategies are Martin, right, from very leading people, and they say, well, as part of rebranding, of course, political strategy, they need to make inroads on university campuses and so as well.
Okay.
And the one way, of course, naturally, is to appeal to the students. And how do you do that?
To make things affordable for them.
Exactly.
You see, Abano,
I'm not surprised Abano is interested in something like that, right? It is of course a strategy to appeal to.
Do you know that?
Of course.
The reason why I'm saying that it's like we are not ready for the nation to be shaped. And if the system, a correct system now, we use this tactics be said which we are stop system because we all know the cost are ordering and people are complaining. You see the hardship I work on has is here too much. And then a difficult student you be on one event school you are where you are a lecturer there. For hustle and for 4 months and what to me at school. Now kakra baby or bed that's no charges and also cost. Now system you see it me regulate here. You also see the other way around. A better system let me
the main mechanism on the hostel operators who omokasana.
Yes.
They are willing to come to the table and talk.
Okay. And not that buga approach now. They
are willing to come to the table and have a passionate conversation about it. As you know, say problem na wo ho no say netie na niema say ni niema way and na a create a problem no na ye nyina stakeholders no ya tena say ni ya discuss how a bit mind a solve problem but say you just blame the hostel operators and say omuna omama yi boye thing just because omopeze omo recover musika immediately because they are profiteering they are wicked they are no omo say that be no dey omo enyim to musa na they disagree with the approach strategy na rent commissioner no use no is completely wrong omo conviction is they don't believe say he is committed to solving this problem.
Okay.
Because Uncle Yobia was committed to solving this problem. Anka he would engage the stakeholders. But stakeholders not even are trying to engage him was not be able. Now Obia or snobby stakeholder there. And this is a key stakeholder. He's not ready to deal with the work. And one thing I make us say politics. Because any politics are anka identity stakeholder now who accusing is or no na create problem no or say yentenance ni eni nkomo o say da bi one no eni nkomo bia wo de obeye de ope.
Okay. Say hostel owners no say dem go say you belong to a group and others no so why be omunye registered members how say mudini sanko for no so no mo be make sure say wo bo awura ho to say area high we what's on the side ha call asafo side ha nyina adan ahodo bibre wo nyina no nkofo accommodate the high hostels suafo edem call some areas are ensheda nye papa meet standard no safo nyina egu momani mu ase then na mo na mbetu dia for mo so
say adding because was a running hostel associations, akwanya bia authority bia to go and close down any hostel. Emranima state agencies, which is a Ghana Tourism Authority.
Okay.
The district assemblies.
Okay.
Omona emrana mo akwanya no power no to check sanima way.
Okay.
Inti no I think that you bit my and say the unibeto science institutions where nim.
Okay.
So sorry no munyo moduma.
Ashh FM 101.1.
Obviously no e be affect omo mudi mraso omo mudi e. Omo sorry no munyo
omo moduma njo no because the kofodia de na see ya and jakofa nse bi kura bebra be dodo na no nse enye hostels e wo campus no e fie sunwa de so na nse e ni nyina na ye de e but the call na ba be come so ntina me say okay say hwe ye area ha bebri o padan sanefa se ha Amakom down ha de ko nyina no polifu nyina down ha do gu ankrofo fie enom de na no so no se fie wura so ye na adwene so okay media na nye hostel me na obi so behind dan na mum oye school ni a I cannot term that place to be a hostel. I don't know meet my regulate.
Sir, a dine, you know, Bebrena fall under rent control.
Yes. Because I know there will be fee and also they must
be near. And there no say offer Rent Control Act now. They say that Rent Control Act is covers residential premises.
Okay.
Inti once if you be or dine was you dine be na the one room be amai Rent Control Act ebe cover. Inti honum no. Those are the type of student housing and as accommodation and Kamiza I expect a rent commissioner no will pay more attention to. Because a honum no na very clear. Say how the emrano ema ho kwan say utimi ekohwehwem. Especially as a student you know a complaint and they apply say under section 10. Say you rent no mutiano for example no e was so a bro so anti as a rent commissioner ni bam now obey ne own assessment and no there ni say me jetum.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But say see between mo ne rent control for mama matias here almost what you said no emran say ni si kire go now no we no kasa call in rent everyone saying man no Ashanti region also but you also said different thing saying said no they are more kind they are more kind they are going to regulate you today and then tomorrow
and no na make and na be matchroom say some kind emra natural emra no eda ho pefe very clear omo
he was also quoting the same law as obi a the way quoting there
and na make say omo no omafa bi na omaja bi wo nti me tie asem na no kan nyina okoti section 1 subsection 1 section 1 subsection 1 it says this act applies to every premises
okay
one just here but every premises emra no define what it means by premises nti untimi enyansi ho sa ese okokan what the law means by premises eno na makaya chiro mu say premises emra no define it to exclude a dime bia rent including meals any services nti build say hotel say they are outside the realms of
rent control for the
guest houses short stays Airbnb this animal they are outside
the premises
a lot of them outside
okoko high na enipa no na be ma light on na be ma unsu on na be efin a obe generating the money no e ono na a cater for sa na money no it does not include rent control
naturally they'll be classified as services but hakra no services we bet to differentiate services the manager no personal services
like
TV say laundry services say personal services cleaning of the rooms ebi krana washrooms a personal friend say services and now rent control no started is an in so me catch was a hostel operators commission research into this thing Commonwealth countries about 15 of them including the UK yamra bebrina were influenced by omomra and share san wani nyina and you say well consistent Ghana mra consistent with what is happening in our brother and sister friends Commonwealth countries now omo ho nti once ube kan emra ni nyina no you get the picture say and the understanding say BB to say services like hostel operators hostel business and count but radio mama mouth some very natural logical reasoning be mra to cover bibia NCA Ghana mra and mra bibraye bibia ekoso no and mra to regulate right but I say mama cho yibi wa no graph bi wa
Ashh FM 101.1
a graph way graph way baby a hostels and started hostels in a red line KNUST na me data no say hostel no started somewhere in the late 1990s like 2000s and hostels
started
rent act no you passing in 1963 and the rent control act you passing in 1986 until then you for no parliamentarians who say BB will emerge in the form of a hostel and omutimi cost and benefit analysis before omo pass emra to include them nti eno kra kire say enim secondly there's policy contradiction in the sense that Minister of Works and Housing Water Resources Nangasa and they are buying Nangasa admitted in the 2025 budget say hostels are not regulated in terms of rent and and untino abina nkasa say obe review rent laws to bring the hostels under that nti ekobani say na wo rent control commissioner wo share minister na say minister na ngasa aka say the hostel operators they are not under also say they are under a contradiction.
So it means the rent commissioner no say the washa say or ye hostels say young crofufia omodi ama han dia then fair but so obetie si say oba campus say
purpose built hostels.
Okay, so hostels is an friend.
Purpose built. And no, you share that in the season a hostel. And no, na hostel operators in say the Lord did not contemplate Zanima.
Who they need to know. As for dine only the number say school for
ordinary a dine.
Yes, you can regulate them.
And no, you can go around and then regulate them. But purpose built a emrano uncontemplated. Oko University of Ghana, graph here the similar graph.
It is a banner doc. Ebo. Maybe so asembi me basisi Remy Food Company Limited the spices are big some patch who team no pay na open spices are the be aduane ayede Remy chicken spices afi your Remy jollof spices Remy beef spices Remy goat spices Remy stew spices Remy ginger and garlic spices afi Remy mixed spices Remy shrimp spices Remy adobo spices the ope biano Remy and a bit of a mount, a brow do and bed. Your Remy chicken essence flavor, Remy shrimp essence flavor, Remy beef essence flavor. Ope biata for nature market be a bound. Dodo Pano Swami Market, Opsit Water West First Gate, just from runabout on our market. Wow. Bantama Market, Main Road, KGT Gate 2 first floor, a Dumia Ben Ultimate Fashion 0266712121, 0266712121. Number of a friend, Best Brain publication and I may come for the amount say open book papa at the amount bar Best Brain publication books no naka ajatum na all pre-school textbooks crèche nursery KG afi basic 1 to 6 mathematics and our part of science English language computing creative art history religious and moral education French asantitwi ekwapimtwi ganfante ni nyina no Best Brain publication was our books to be ho afi JHS textbooks say mathematics integrated science English career technology creative arts social studies religious and moral education and afi French afi course senior high so say general science book na open general arts business home economics visual arts ni nyina no Best Brain publication akofa books no be ediaba Pato here Chakwan Kumasi near head office no Pankrono yaben La Posada Hotel Abed Quantum Pono so ana ubehu Best Brain Pato Accra so no yawo Amber Street ana fe Tamale so no Islamic Senior High Road Takra de yawo Daiscan Center yabeno ya fre Best Brain for 0507 200 200 0507 200 200 ana fe 0241 520946 0241 520941 na fe only Best Brain entimi eni enkobo ebusia 101.1 ena anopei wason egusua utie no na yedin komo ewu fidie mu ha na fe yetumi ahwe hostel fees hostel adan ayede ma han ne boa ayekase wo krom ha between hostel operators and also owners and rent control for controversy abeto Ghana so we be regulate on so see mam kwan ya na yesi dan ye na de beje de Dr. Kenneth Donko and a din common property economist senior lecturer KNUST da fe oye PR the hostel owners association no ne din common ma me wie Dr. Amuzu na fe me bisa Dr. 7 na me bisa na ye hwe nkonko ye nim Dr. Amuzu say wakofa enkumbi area bedwa so ye etiri enkum tiriwi enkum anti atudi Amuzu hair food but also so tiriwi fu ne fu na ha fa Amuzu hair food fa ye utirim na utiriwi enti enfu eho a ene ne manema bibia toto utirimu a fa Amuzu hair food fa ye utirim ne nyina ebefiri utirim ama utiriwi na fu kama oba utimu nu utirim na atete odi afi tuma na etete so opo utiriwi ne yetro kan na ha kama utwia ekoyo a Amuzu hair food adona fire utim be ma opese would be for utim na utim fo a Amuzu hair food and I make am for edema oko cosmetic shop bi emu a onsa be kan Amuzu hair food ni bi enku ID etim eno kanenu a yifo Germany for ba eno mo so watwetwe pimpinis na watwe jerry na enku na mu sham enku papa no sese eno na Yatidino, needing at the Amuzu hair food fire trim 0242 955 0242 955 cosmetic shop be our Sabeka be Dodo Pano for the chair Amuzu Herbal Center Tafunsha so Kakran from Moro Market or no na on Dr. Amuzu. Etimi atwetwe nkomo na aboye ave doc na me bisa say okay say aba ne say ya ene ukotumra as I say yetimi make sure say mudimule rent control for so betimi edimule this is say basa mono are you only and as always going to based on situation a ewo ho na ema bo ayeden amudi a based on that etimi a charge and as then amobe ya asesi no charges na hostel owners na charge no ebetumi a match system no na obi anko anko bom so bo say no prices na no dey too much then amobe
countries bit is Netherlands omo obi bi e friend no rent index no mechanism bi a determine rents chere senior rent ekosoro eba form I to say consumer price index no what is Ghana Statistical Service publish as inflation rate in this and when I can say even if we share consumer price index now there's housing in there until we can build a similar rent index for hostels. I bet you senior hostel prices no cost roeba form but we Ghana Statistical Service or more the prime building cost index and also try how our building cost cost row and I say eba form over time. The hostel operators in say one way to deal with some of this exploitative behavior in the market is to make pricing transparent. And the Carbine can commission a study into rent indexing. Let's create one for hostels. Maybe Alpha Kumasi, Alpha KNUST. Hostels in over 300 hostels. You bet my creating index be a track hostel fees, you know. And at any point in time, you be who say, oh, okay, I deal with fee, no, a cost over and above board. And I say, conform, and I say, and no, a bit my wow be a Bema market now transparent. Now you who say, okay, ABI intervention way, and they say, a buying at the bar, and I say, you hostel operators, you know, at the back. The other intervention hostel operators, you know, I can say, you see, baby, beer, country beer, we talk about affordable housing. The government is involved.
The government is involved.
And it means that we say UK near here. What be a friend no social housing. Social housing for the poor people. A dying buying out the poor people. And then there's even affordable rent housing. I know this is what is happening. A buying a private developer to put it up. They are buying absorb some of the costs. Just to make the rent affordable to the people. You come here, buying yes, I need money. And the also operators they say, "Some cases can I demand students and us no fee stress, you know."
All right, dog home me basis here 101.1 Ashh FM and ye dinko when Dr. Kenneth Donko ono Shaman and as I said in the Kaiser Madame Fubino was Antimon MC Doc Friend Daniela Po Shaman who yamin fan crazy until who said in Makai papa. Yeah, doc needing common or a property economist, senior lecturer KNUST and a PR. At the Hostel Owners Association. But then Komoya Edia and Era Augustine Yaboy, research officer, KNUST, officer also joined the conversation. Ibina Etimi Ehunde were Nema SC aircraft to the Aircosu KNUST and Casas is here for hostel hono. And common side, the Edin Pepe and answer the PR job na just say Dr. Shia Mayan is a pepe the Amayan because on the Juman or anything, a bass of a polishing pepe. Mamne, Miss Augustin, no pay my chain.
Mrs. Mura,
now upon me a boko dear. Oh, okay. What Aroma said a kind of opposition in Minyan is a pepe as research officer.
Research officer, yes, infectious disease research officer. Tuberculosis, HIV, I mean, within the southern belt of Ghana, had here. Then you share southern sector, no. No Gucci, Intimirane project will be different projects on infectious biostatistics, analytics, and a whole lot of things with infectious disease.
I see. Martin, me say. And come on, the and Omanian say you also have something to say. The ECOSO, various universities are hold about specifically say you KNUS in aiding come about hostel charges are ECOSO rent control forces so mo person mo bem na akoyin continuation. Odalma the ECOSO ho no what will be na then send it here.
And what's some of the 8 hour kakabina me that Dr. Penina say and I pay what church and no be and I really appreciate and incommodate now di you know. Me ye KNUS ani wo me KNUS asanzu ya de wo me nimi aku university area masters start PhD me wa maware wa hase isa wo ma wa na kakra me di mani ehunu nyina nipaku a Ghana memu ha you would say it could do baby ya na problem I work as a pioneer regulation minya admission was legal 2010 or so there about equal legal accommodation was in Misabe Kumasi and minya scholarship they started first degree or tech na me free na call university for 4 years final year na me free amama be free member fee be ma the same year juma na ni tia wan say regulation is one of the biggest problems. The doctor Ekin say you find say hostel yaba evaluate say more amenities ABC
FM 101.1
a price ceiling among more facilities na amenities no hostel mu ne dey ajibo e bo no students ni a mo ho den say fie ye mo ho den betimi atua no mutua enya problem na Bibin to me modern hostels no me call because born more the students na you born more ba be test na ade na ukwe born more floor back we nyina acha washroom back na afternoon nyina no what they get 12,000 per student ya no say enshani rent control papa na betimi amba say o e na dwuma yi but e bia enmra fan no nam so a wo ye no na e tutima kakra wo kwan bi so mijitu o man mu ayeden nyoma mu ayeden kakra but o susu say and no money be on more hostel on more. And 2 points, ancient quack. Now she has set to work a cracadia 2 hours for any students. Oh, work at Germany in the they make all this sort of career. My research take 3 months.
Okay.
I never come in here and say, so you make a ceiling, a set ceiling. And you know, the music can you cram in the best one. I want to make them make.
Okay.
Na we di akofa na say adan no wan ye de ntino ene ebuo bia e beba tirim bia no ne ye de eje and so I'm not even going to talk about the moral and whatever aspect of it but emremu no I was see etimi chichiri bibia be hye hostel managers say we facility no amenity say na mo ntimi wo ho kwan say mo tubo nim koduru
but Mr. August me before I beto aso no but say e force say okoduru ha hostel no we na say say nye force wo hwe wa ho den like you say no o hwe wa ho den obi no wa hostels ni bi o kra tu say just a politician beti ma baji ama o na duru am am ti
na force no
sabe ya say ye hwe kuru anim ni atena beti nti wo hwe wo ho na wo say bi a osika she obotom ni a dan we na be so ma no wakọ akọje so I think say nye force say chenchina so obi akope hostel na bo
udi be mo ho na entumubuo no amudi tu afia no enso ani ono a ho betimi adi adanse
okay so entumubuo no anu edin wo so mo hye mra ma nkola yi se wo ho na wo se wo se bi wo se dia ye wo bo a wo se utua ebi no jeka coastal fees no okay
what you say and maintenance there marketer for it because say wo ko host one mo it me hye mra na ko do say okay maintenance fee na man say 2,000 the car main hostel fees on say in case I will say bibia ya de no na be dey ya de be siesie adekode na wa say no na ya ka say ye hwekuru anim ni amane mo a e de da bia hwekuru anim ni amane mo a ono na o ma mo no de ono no obo say ebre bia o pagya de say o hwe anim anu ate mo kro ya de ama abra kwa ye nka mo no ho asem dia ne be ko
okay
entino me gitum because sika e de jasa say si hostel no enye sika ketwa o mo boka o mo bo ho modern pa na me na ban no na se bi wonya na so mudi amanyo ma beduru ha enso no ye mpe ba bi mfa nyina se ene afem yensa na afibia no betimi akọ anim sei ewo ebo ntum nim na nkwala no so anya awofo no so ahen ha om kwan bi so because abai don't match no say won wasi udan ti faji sei da bi na mo ye hwe ene o ma dodo a wo se bi provide DSTV bi ma fridge bi ma we air conditioning ade eno so ye ka ye ti ase agitu enti ya class ni ya regulate say aha na obetinya akwankoduru afimu no say na aboa na omuso me say me papa na ma me ntimi nti no me firifie na ni nyina e na nte ya afa mure mu akọ school
okay
ka me so pese me bakwa me pe de me ho be so na me de de ama no na say afifia ya kotu buo sa na
okay I see na say no credit prices na they are no den the charges or mo charging kwada no ho
tumuna no wedon na aban ni nyina akọwi aban university no on say on so odi no constitution ampa obey bia say on private developers but personal ni ade o brand ba we say o mo sisi adan ni bi ni ade ntimi nye bi nyina na aban no edu bra o say otimi meki akọ enyi bien kan kosi hostel nko aso de I say across board and it's something obi a wa shabra boys won be we school abefie hihye ne ma me nchen saa hard national service for EBP they say of oji dan sen no akotrem bi say on so be bre ye me na be bre ya say ebi mo de jantra be say akọ hook up ho sensem nyina sika sem no nye eti no nipa no o person ye ni ye ntino afa kwa bi so de ebe e di pe study abosa abraham enti me hwim say adesredie mu anka we di enke ye tutu me o makakra ma ye nyina aban ne mpanifo a sabi onyame ato mo nsem mo hostels bi classes let's send me o makakra we arrive at a common ground say this is the way forward here now mo nka ho ye nyi o mo mfiri regulation no ye enforce a ebe boa ye nyina
all right Martin all right
but I'm
asking that's a papa sir
let's take us na makonya ya misha mo bibiri
inshallah okay dogs all response to be what they all kind so I don't know say obegina so na obetia which of them
mami je radio no so me tie wa hand mami
okay Martin and yeah that's an tie no radio no so baby awo no okay di okay di common no ye di and Augustine Yeboah as your research officer wo can you see ho no dog also ubisa o can see be
well with the Augustine I know I say the concerns are also raising. I think the concerns in India no the same as a hostel operators no similar concerns.
Yes.
But make a point to be say maybe to say maintenance say hostel operators to major bear 2,000 as maintenance and not there. Based on data name interactions with hostel operators omukaze maintenance be 100 cedis 200 cedis right no for the whole academic year into 2,000 it's any all canon or some
based on idea how best say na say because for instance if
maybe was a flat charge flat charge and there is a sort of a cross subsidy
okay
ebia a dime back obi be say bibi a dime back obi say bibi and a bet cross subsidizing every crown the corner was saying no boy dancing 200 cedis but because a flat rate in a cross subsidizing that sometimes crown no bone say students in bit must say bibi a scar or much set aside as maintenance and
sometimes we want to say BB and then just kind of so much.
option is that because well you charge any flat rate the other say bia no what you can also but the other year can say you set a ceiling
okay
there is a point okay rent control act na mama intro bibi wa rent control act no actually set a ceiling for the type of rents are a controlling premises are controlling to share first schedule now and the first schedule was a single room accommodation with shared amenities depending on building material a sanctuary a year yes certain renting as of 1986 rent act
the hostel operators mona masete and as a rent control act
and as rent ceiling for different types of
okay.
I want amenities. I want a single room accommodation with shared amenities. And I make us a compound housing.
Okay.
On the compound houses, usually they rent it.
Yeah.
And I chamber and hall. And yes, type of housing. And I'm rano. Yeah, I'm rano for.
The my.
Inti rano asset renting. What are that? Rano any. But who was 180 cities in old Ghana cities. So the bar you must say less than even 1 city. Obviously,
previous canon mum maybe on Bay and such a woman. Those days a cool 2 says can and then the assistant scanama.
Koyo unim obrano koye pa.
Na the last year woman say.
Yeah.
Baby beer yesterday rent. Right, rent control. Ya set ceiling beer. Oza me can simbi say emrano ya emrano say ese boa tenant.
Okay.
But in practice, this scene say
okay.
Emwa tenant.
Okay.
Rather than a hetium. Okay. It is my main show a World Bank document we were. What is it? Oh. World Bank a study in 1989.
Ashh FM 101.1.
Benefits of rent control in Kumasi.
Okay.
Kumasi yao. Omo findings back home who is say o set ceiling na. Well, what is going to happen is that say mehena se minya sika me de maintenance a. And then meja o.
Okay.
Into what tenant is on ati. Say bibi say ya una ati.
Okay.
It say obeye and as a wonya. Into the quality of housing across board declines.
Okay.
And now say
I see.
The business in say omo ska onu be 60 adan rent no. Ohena say returns no enye good enough. Maybe a mekwa koto bonds and I mekwa koyo poultry bia. Na me just kana kwa question. Ebe reduce the supply of housing. Okay. Shortage na wo dada no. Ebe ye worse. Eye worse a the ebe ba ne say black market bebem. In the black market is say no obeka say okay say ye rent say but black market no be afa ho
yeah. So is it quite agents be one na mo
exactly exploitative rent no bebre na so ye agents nti be obeka akọji hostel bi hostel na man price say e be a 3,000 no the be e ya to so nti ezi almost omoduma no ye hwe na ye regulating here
it's agent
nti ho nyina na say rent control for person mbam no kwaje wo hwe enkom na ye di from last week abesi this week appear abaya o church nsemu ya who regulates who one na hwe ase but o hwe enkom ya ye di ba appear church ma act ni bi on ma ye 1980 something and we are in 2026 rents friends saying yeah by rent say tenant no kasa say ade no wosoro dodo so rent control for on person mo bam nanka ye ne mu nyina trance na hyehyɛ bi ho no ma ya ye say be ya ebetuma boy nyina na Ghana for ho ban ha ye enti me gini say who regulates who and why na e was say wo hye hwan ase ne ade no senka rent a hostel operators better ase a because most rent na mo de ma enti me hu ba bi a ase omonka rent control board nhihye ehu biemu a ampese chenchene omu yi omu frum no omu ntia se me nyina yen come to one Ghana
so what is me hostel operators the free rent commissioner
yeah me tie ni comment bi on so make here
omu friend o starting na omu friend invite him say nka bra Kumasi na yen trans na yen nkomo adwuma na wo ye no yen hwe how a ye betimi aboa oni
okay
osno bi omu
yes also omu fox camera na general omu fa na
the point is on usha hostel operators they are willing to dialogue
okay
only say commissioner no is not interested
meaning the hostel operators and
they are ready to dialogue
if they are ready to dialogue and maybe they are aware say there's something wrong there also
no on say all of this world ma admit say send your parents they can say
prices no was so say there's something wrong.
Appreciate it because almost no omoye their parents almost ma school almost to rent nibi and certainly they would agree say well even if crisis or mo scar omo dey to rent now omo comfortable they know say enyo obi a na was scar and naturally
now we say for but I don't know whether
your schools no bebre on say omo management board no omo dey ehwa mo bebre and some of these things nka emma meduru say because we rent operators and I say hostel operators na transi can you waste mean tell kai kwa o say ekoko pie you odium ukọ the other side say ya
mo hostel operators na mo transi quick na me fa post kakra
KNUST when's the last time we frame in catch the KNUST is perhaps the only university where hostel operators association now they have been proactive since 2000 right, working with the hostel operators, to the extent that hostel operators, say hostels affiliated to KNUST. In the sense that KNUST apply in university halls. Some
hostel owners
also apply. And they don't apply a form of regulation.
Okay.
Every year there are dean of students, and any team, any students, any hostel operators, discuss rent. Say hostel operators in the case or more person increase a year or more tenancy and discuss it, come to a consensus.
So Dean aware the
consensus we buy money transi and I really
the conversation in fact the dean of students and some
more do more than this.
What rent commission starting now dean of students office who said there was a need to sensitize hostel operators about a any rent risk and I was part of that team.
Mate, my focus on Brana.
To discuss rent.
For some hostel. You don't own, yeah.
All right, Assembly Secretary. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Na me che lo da poni yazo na me che kama para fukreta na sama como tumani na sampa first batch sama como tumani la kitu goba na so kaza na chia anjo na sana to organiza kula na che kile na take tumon pa mai na we chama mabubo chia unke abana so mwae
okay
wewe criminals atasika kaketa wi ana punish protection no ana wale patra and one more year na ban so much more ya the future price is the platform I'm out for in home okay a dama era no boy je pau o je piano tu a wo che be nine and then there come friend ba o be si piano so na piano no dia na ma na ba e bo na platform and there e ga ko ko che mo so e ga tena so akwa ba di piano so na ya ko so na ma o bon e kro mo the message abamre yeah, I
okay, maybe now fee. Masha Dabia Homana to me 0594020395. Big Georgido Venture said delay in American car success na fee declaration. But open so car is Kano, Nakania Papa, and we have Big Georgido Ventures. Yene upgrade in spec in car. Na yetimi asasa car na tibra ne shebre area ma ukra Toyota car opeso twi Lexus afabra beja Big Georgido Ventures na afi untimi sisi car na emfa emam RAV4 bitima pejamba ba Lexus pickup Tundra Land Cruiser ka bie kro bi apese hye no sonko MY ba hye ama fa wani HS so am roundabout opposite Waterworks First Gate 0244 652230 0244 652230 na one Big Georgido intimi enin komo Global Net Foundation for Netons Afro Sebra na babo no so ntimi mu Ghana National Fire Service brada babo mu na afo ntimi mu Ghana National Fire Service okay ma mimie ma homa ntum na nkomo ayedie wo pese oba so bia 101.1 Ashh FM number is 0594 020395 0594020395 ubetimi afresh na also odo wadwenkyere no etimi ababeboa ama dwedi no akọ enimu 0594020395 hostel hunkomudia na ed good morning
Mr. Foxzy
ya jemba to aminti we
lady emi ba family me from security system omo am so omi lu nothing as a super enim so get na nka security later for something like that I'm a good okay so I don't want to Faransa mo omo na de match odi bone.
Okay. For audience to na for next caller and so also 0594020395 okay, I mean sure we na many ways we need come. And Dynamic Global Net Foundation for who some area chow say wo person mo bua na Ghana National Fire Service to me fan and to my preference no near ma wo here be a multi-purpose and advanced fire tender, multiple fire hydrant and pumps, reservoir, person build a fire community station and as a post, omunya long extension ladder, a drone, fire extinguisher, oxygen plant, rapid intervention vehicle, and any mahodwa ekahono. Ya for the Global Net Foundation for catching a kobo na almost intimate MWA Ghana National Fire Service. So Momo number is 0556 938043 0556 938043. Merchant ID is 03 4224 034224 na fi wabua Global Net Foundation for otu asekan rural bank men come for enfama say sendei uhia sika se wo sika sem timi gina yi a eno a ene otu asekan rural bank mpacho ho na odi sika sem ni nyina ebeko ho ha oni amane ni nyina mpacho fa ko na yemo wo pese obi account bi a say current account, savings account, fixed deposit account, susu account otu asekan rural bank mpacho ho da no pay ya make am for ede amount say odi sika sem no ebeko na FCC they tell say utimi save towards oba no say be ya na da chen so betumi aye enganko na uhia bosia oye aban dwuma ni bo so me dwuma ni a obetumi aba je bosia we ho susu na utwa no so betumi abaje loan ho o business bi u pese o jiska na de ko show business mu ye na aba fi ohia funeral loan no so ye maybe ho group loan ye maybe ye de no enye se kofa BBC awo bia interest so ho ye ketu e bi obetumi so access electronic transfer services no be say Western Union e-switch iTrans and afi mobile banking service, mobile money, Ghana Pay, MTN Mumu ni nyina no ye hu adwuma ho the branches no dos Kofi Asane head office wo mampon adwura se pebu kroma bofo macro saso na nkenke so am Dr. Mensa ho nyina no obehu yen 0504842957 0504842957 odi otu asekan intimi edin komo look then now odi bi twato ansana yetumi esi yebre no kra ya aso anesa
okay two key points one is that KNUST Hostel Operators Association no almost they are willing to dialogue on this issue to find a long-lasting solution to the problem. Well, they are inviting the key stakeholders, Aban in particular, right, to the table to have a conversation on this issue. The other key thing, per omo reading of Emrano. Emrano and cover hostels.
Okay.
Now say ye pese cover hostels now. They are also willing, right, as a key stakeholder to contribute to the development of Sa Emrano.
Okay.
And no the bibia omojutum say ye nyina no ese yetenase ne disa enkomo. And then the last one is yedase ne akwanya na Ashh FM mudi amaye no.
Okay.
To
Ashh FM 101.1
and also to offer us the opportunity to make our case.
Okay.
Yeda mwasipa.
So yedase papa say ene anope doc utimi ba na afi utimi be cheche nsemu ere che ma what man on tin simbia so mo hu se no ase mu bu nkrofo afaso no etimi she bibie ni a be san so aba be share bi na afi etimi edi ho enkomo. Okay, ebia 101.1 Ashh FM adope enkomo a yede brewo ewo fidie mu ha ni nyina na fa hostel honkomo dia ekoso se charges are one more charge na eboroso na yatonsa Fred Dr. Kenneth Donko Chairman ono na ye PRO the Hostel Owners Association or ye Property Economy Senior Lecturer wo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology nemo na ene anope ene etimi edi enkomo na bia mama fa birthday we she ya ohoyi emfanto aso na intimi emfancy nundu aboawia na sana anope intimi emfa bibia intimi ensi wa hanti ma enti we mbra na afi